Welcome to Tech Lab by Sid. Today, we are going to talk about REPL, an interactive programming environment that many developers rely on for real-time code execution. REPL stands for Read, Evaluate, Print, Loop, which describes the fundamental cycle that occurs when code is executed in such an environment. It's a vital feature in many programming languages like Python, JavaScript, Ruby, and Lisp. REPL provides immediate feedback, making it a great tool for testing, learning, and debugging code. Let's dive deeper into how REPL works and how it benefits developers. REPL is a tool that allows you to write and execute code line by line in an interactive command line interface. When you enter code into a REPL environment, it immediately processes and executes it. This immediate feedback is especially useful when you want to test small snippets of code or troubleshoot issues in real time. It's designed to make experimenting with code quick and easy, without needing to run full programs. Popular languages like Python and JavaScript provide REPL environments by default, which makes it easier for developers to interact with their code efficiently. Now, let's break down the 4 essential phases of how REPL works. First, read. The REPL system reads your input and processes it. It examines the code you've entered to understand what needs to be done. Next comes the evaluate phase. The REPL evaluates the code, which means it executes the logic and operations in the expression you've provided. For example, if you input a mathematical operation, the REPL will compute the result. Then, in the print phase, the REPL outputs the result or any error messages, giving you immediate feedback on your code. Lastly, the REPL enters the loop phase, where it waits for your next input, repeating the cycle continuously. This loop makes REPL an interactive and efficient tool for incremental coding. To understand how REPL works in detail, let's look at its flow. When you input a command or expression, the REPL reads and interprets it, ensuring it knows exactly what you want to execute. Then, the REPL evaluates the input by executing it in the programming environment. After the evaluation, the system prints the output, such as the result of a computation or an error message. Finally, the REPL enters a loop and waits for you to input the next line of code. This cycle continues, allowing you to test, modify, and execute code seamlessly in real time. One of the main advantages of REPL is the instant feedback it provides. This is particularly useful when testing small code snippets or debugging. Instead of waiting for the entire program to compile or run, you get immediate results, which makes the development process faster and more efficient. REPL also serves as a powerful learning tool for beginners. It allows them to experiment with code and observe its behavior without running large scripts. Additionally, REPL encourages iterative development, enabling developers to write small pieces of code, test them, and refine them before integrating them into larger projects. Furthermore, rapid prototyping is made easier with REPL, as it lets you quickly try out new ideas and concepts. Finally, REPL is beneficial for interactive debugging. If you encounter an issue, you can test individual parts of your code to pinpoint problems with greater precision. There are many REPL environments that make coding in different languages easier. For instance, in Python, the interactive shell allows you to type commands like print hello world, where the REPL immediately executes the command and outputs the result. Similarly, Node.js, which is a JavaScript runtime, provides an interactive console where you can enter commands like console.log hello world and it instantly shows the output. In Ruby, there's the interactive Ruby console, where commands like puts hello world are executed live. Even in Lisp, REPL environments like SBCL allow you to interact with the language, running expressions like +2 and immediately getting results. These REPL demonstrate the ease with which you can interact with programming languages in real time. In modern programming, REPL environments are common in scripting languages such as Python, Ruby, and JavaScript. These languages were built with REPL functionality in mind, making it simple for developers to quickly test out code. Moreover, web browsers like Chrome and Firefox come equipped with a JavaScript REPL, often called the JavaScript console, where developers can test JavaScript directly within the browser. Many development frameworks, such as Django for Python, Rails for Ruby, and Node.js for JavaScript, also come with integrated REPLs that help developers test parts of their application. This integration streamlines workflows and enhances productivity by providing an interactive environment for testing and experimenting. REPL has several real-world applications that help developers in various contexts. In education, REPL serves as an excellent learning tool. Beginners can easily experiment with small pieces of code, improving their understanding of programming concepts without feeling overwhelmed. REPL is also widely used in prototyping. Developers can test out different features or algorithms in a REPL before committing them to full-fledged projects. This rapid testing and iteration save time and reduce development costs. In data science and machine learning, REPL environments, especially in languages like Python, are used to quickly test algorithms, perform data manipulations, and inspect outputs in real time. Lastly, REPL environments are essential for interactive debugging. They let you test specific pieces of code, making it easier to find and fix bugs within the larger codebase. While REPL is a fantastic tool, it's not without its limitations. For one, it's not suitable for managing large projects. Since REPL environments are designed for small-scale code execution, they lack the features necessary to manage complex applications effectively. Another limitation is the limited context provided by REPL. Because each session starts fresh, variables or states might not persist across different inputs unless explicitly saved, making it difficult to work on long-running tasks. Finally, REPL is not ideal for performance-heavy tasks. For complex or computationally intensive operations, developers prefer to use a full IDE or a dedicated compiler instead of relying on REPL for execution. To conclude, REPL is a powerful tool for interactive programming that accelerates learning, development, and debugging. The read, evaluate, print, loop cycle offers real-time feedback, making it easy to experiment with code, debug issues, and test new ideas. While REPL is particularly effective for smaller tasks and prototypes, its simplicity and speed make it a staple in the developer's toolkit. Whether you are just starting to learn programming or are working on a quick test in your code, REPL is an essential tool that provides convenience, flexibility, and efficiency. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to explore our channel for more content like this.